CB. I'm up in here. You know it's Wednesday, so we're gonna get ready to do the review. But I just want to say, like, just watching this episode is hilarious. Some of the things that happened, of course, but man, I just want to tell y'all I'm ready. I hope you're ready too. It's WETF. Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy CB, aka the Rude Educator, and we are here for episode 8 of Wu-Tang and American Saga. As you already know, this is a spoiler review. It's WETF. We're about to get all the way into it. It's the Wu's first performance in public, and the episode is called Saturday Night. So the Wu done came and they done came through, they done recorded their music, they done got the press stuff, they done got into some stores, they done got some radio play, and they still looking for some kind of label support, whatever that's going to look like for them. And they saying, Divine and Power, they making moves, but they telling RZA like, yo, we need the label to front this money so we can do it like we need to do it. So they go around to all the different labels, and they end up beating with Def Jam. And while they at the table with Def Jam, Power kind of getting frustrated, let it slip out that they performing at the Fever the next night. And the thing about that is they ain't really got no show, but they trying to finesse the situation like they've been doing well with so far. So they just tell RZA get everybody ready with rehearsal, and Power break camp and see how you gonna make it happen. And his first meeting with the owner of the Fever is don't go so hot. Who we gonna get? None other than your boy Mook. And he's trying to hit Mook up. Mook's like, I'm driving my bus because Mook, he been helping him out, but he ain't got no full time position with him yet. It's just he kind of like doing Power favors, you know what I'm saying? He like the group, of course, but all of that's good. Now shout out to one of my viewers that pointed out the fact that Mook was actually related to the Diggs family, which that also makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's the Diggs family publishing. You know what I'm saying? It's their company, and they probably got a lot of their family involved. In fact, in this episode, they even go into how D's girl, aka Bobby and Divine's sister, was helping out. Plus, Divine's girl was helping them out. She, put together some stuff for them. So it's a family business anyway. So the fact that Mook is their cousin don't really come as a surprise. I think they even mentioned that in the Mikes and Men documentary. So that's the reality part. You know what I'm saying? This show is not as much based on reality as maybe some people think it should be, but they're trying to tell a good story. And this episode was real good because they did go into the intricacies of putting together a show so far as the rehearsal and things that can go wrong with that. Like they was doing the rehearsal at the dance studio, and then the little girls' ballet class came and broke the rehearsal up. Little things like that can go wrong, and the fact that they covered that, plus the things that can go right, is it's a real good thing. I don't want to say that it's a bad thing for this to happen, but if you set an expectations, and the reason I say this is because they did their first quote unquote show at the Fever as Wu-Tang Clan, and the way they portrayed it, saying everything was good. They had the whole crowd behind them and everything like that. Now, two things to get out of that is one, it really wasn't RZA and Jizz's first show, and ODB was on tour with them too. So them three at least had experience performing in some shape or form, and I don't think any of them was like rookies to the stage at that point. But it's a dramatization, so they're not going to every detail of how they might have did other shows or other battles before. And to get in that, like I was watching something about with Ghostface, they was interviewing Ghost, and he was saying how he was getting up and battling cats and all that. So it was always that experience, as an MC. But This is just showing the culmination of that work that they was actually prepared. So anyway, they do the show. Show goes well. The execs show up to the show, and it's a good thing. Even the owner of the Fever, who was hesitant about letting them in until Mook came, and you know what I'm saying, Mook came through and negotiated, and it was all good. They already got the group together. They did their first recording. They got their first radio play, and this is the first live performance as a group, and it went well. So everything so far so good. Now that they done got over some, initial stumbling blocks, and probably next week we'll see them negotiating the deal. And that's kind of the order to go. Once you get the music together, you get the performances, and once you get the performances, if your performances is on point, then hey, they coming for you. That's when the wind get out about it, everybody want to do it, and that's kind of what happened to with the show is that once people got, it was a made up show at first, but once people got wind of it, it was it was like the top event of the night. And one way that happened, RZA told Dirt, that they were supposed to be doing the show, but not really. And then he even told them, don't be telling people. But then he went and told everybody. And when RZA asked him about it, he was like, man, if you don't want nobody to know, why you tell me? And then that was really it. You can't argue with that. So anyway, let me know what y'all think about it. Think about the episode, the way the show going so far. We in episode 8, and I think we're probably only gonna do 10 episodes. I don't know, maybe they'll surprise me with some extra ones, but they probably only go 10 episodes, so that means there's only 2 episodes left. What else do you think they're gonna cover before it's all over? You think they're gonna get to the deal, and then once they get to the deal, they're gonna cut to the next season? What y'all think? Let me know. Y'all can always hit me up on Instagram and Twitter at the Rude Educator. Hey, I'm CB. It's Wu-Tang forever. Peace.